Let me thank our hosts, the Children's Environmental Health Network, the Asthma and Allergy Foundation of America, Healthy Schools Network of American University, and the International Well Building Institute for putting health at the top of the agenda when it comes to school facilities. Buildings that make children sick or physically uncomfortable or even unsafe are not places that foster learning. I believe that there are three fundamental needs that must be addressed to ensure a fair and just society that provides meaningful opportunities for people to achieve their full potential. We need to ensure that everyone has access to good health care and healthy environments, stable and affordable housing, and a high-quality education. Today, you are addressing two of these must-haves. As you develop your agenda, I hope that you'll consider the impact of school facilities on both physical and mental health. We know that communities are struggling to provide the modern, healthy school environments that kids need to thrive. With the average age of school buildings approaching 50, and that doesn't include Rhode Island, by the way, because it's probably closer to 100, the American Society of Civil Engineers gives school infrastructure a grade of D+. The 2025 State of Our Schools report shows a growing gap between what is needed to maintain safe and healthy school environments and what states and local communities are spending. In 2016, the annual shortfall was $46 billion. In 2025, it nearly doubled to $90 billion. This gap means that school children are likely to deteriorate, especially in the communities with the greatest economic needs. As the infrastructure deteriorates, the quality of education deteriorates. We need to see what that means for the basic operating systems that keep the schools open. My father was a school custodian. That's one reason why I'm so committed to fixing schools. And I learned what it meant when the school boiler failed. It means children miss classes, and it means my father was probably up all night trying to get the thing going. And these system failures are pervasive throughout the country. And I worked with Senator Lisa Murkowski, a dear friend, to commission the 2020 Government Accountability Office study on school facilities that found over half of school districts nationwide needed to update or replace multiple systems in their schools, such as heating, ventilation, air conditioning, or plumbing. And next month, we are expecting the result of a follow-up study that will look at the lost learning time due to school facility deficiencies. I expect this report to be equally sobering as was the 2020 report. And that is why Congressman Bobby Scott, my dear friend and former colleague in the House of Representatives, and I remain committed to advancing the Rebuild America's School Act. We need a robust federal investment in school facilities in partnership with states and local school districts to ensure that our students and communities have the state-of-the-art school facilities that are necessary to secure our future. Our legislation calls for $100 billion in grants and $30 billion in tax credit bonds to support school modernization in the areas of greatest need. Our legislation will also ensure that we are collecting data and setting standards for school facilities. It's not enough to build something new. We need to continuously monitor the health, safety, and adequacy of our facilities and invest in the knowledge and skills of the people we count on to maintain these facilities. In the meantime, we need to do more to build the capacity of state and local communities to address school facility problems. In 2023, working through the appropriation process, we were able to dedicate $37 million to supporting America's school infrastructure grants. This initiative has made a difference. For example, Rhode Island used this grant to launch the Healthy Environments Advanced Learning, or HEAL program, which has supported the state's $5 billion investment in upgrading public school facilities. HEAL supports professional development programs that strengthen local infrastructure. It strengthens environmental monitoring efforts and supports healthy indoor learning conditions. It does facility assessment that provide consistent statewide data on building performance, and it is help foster collaborative partnerships that integrate health, energy, and sustainability expertise into school operations. This program has helped generate an additional $1.4 million in resources to support local school district initiatives to improve school environments. As we work to achieve our bigger goal of enacting the Rebuild America School Act, we need to push for a new round of supporting American school infrastructure grants. That's one of our immediate concerns in this appropriations process. Now, many of you in this room have been at the forefront of advocacy efforts to rebuild American schools, and I thank you for your partnership. Your cause, our cause, my cause, is noble and just and critically important to the future of this nation. Public schools are essential institutions. They are the heartbeat of our community. They are foundational to democracy, and they are cornerstones of our economy. Schools are more than buildings with teachers and students inside. They are community hubs where we meet, vote, and come together in times of need. Safe, healthy, and modern schools are worth the fight. I look forward to continuing our work to make the Rebuild American Schools Act the law of the land. And again, thank you.